Please check out our shirt on Teespring.
Hey folks, what's going on? Let me know. Don't be shy. Put in the comment section. Be nice. I'm going to talk about this anime series. It's called Batman and the Soul of the Dragon 3D. It came out in 2021. It has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. So what makes this movie really unique for Batman is it is a original story, not based on any comic books. So pretty much this movie takes place in 1970, really influenced by 1970s kung fu movies. You think about it was 1970s kung fu, it wasn't it, best way about it. And but a little touch of James Bond movie too. So Batman in this movie is kind of like starting to become Batman. You know, trying to get some experience of doing it. I think he basically was going for low-level criminals, but there's no main criminals that we're mostly used in fighting, like the Joker, Two-Face, and Harley Quinn. But kind of be interesting of them dressed like 70s. I could see Joker dressed like a pimp daddy. Yeah, maybe Two-Face be a pimp daddy too in this if it takes place in the 70s. But none of these villains appear in it. There's a whole new villains that show up in this movie. So pretty much have a little different backstory of most Bruce Wayne's how he became Batman. So it turns out he got his training somewhere in Asia. His master was training him and 4 other people at this secret location somewhere. And during the training, the master gives Shiva a samurai sword. Her job is to protect it ever possible. Also, you learn one of the people that they're getting trained with, his name is Richard Dragon. He kind of becomes a James Bond kind of character. And it goes fast. So a few years later, we meet up with Richard Dragon. He's kind of like a James Bond something. He has his, at his mansion. And he learned there's a group, a cult called Cobra. Honestly, I was waiting for Cobra Commander to show up in this, but never shows up. Very, very disappointed in this part. But he realized they're trying to go after Shiva with a sword, and he knew that she's in Gotham somewhere, and also he knew that Bruce Wayne was there. So he goes to Gotham and meets up with Bruce Wayne. I guess the cult find both of them, and they start fighting. And during the fight, Bruce takes off, comes back, and changes to the Batman. And of course, Richard noticed that, hi, you're Bruce. But it's just kind of silly. Like every time there was any kind of big fight just started, even until Richard's going to tell Wayne, hey, you better put your mask on. And so after the fight, they try to find Shiva because she had the sword. And later on, you know, Richard finds out she becomes a criminal lord and takes no crap from anybody. It's really brutal how she treats people in this. And during this time, Richard opens his big mouth and tells him to get rid of the mask, and Shiva realizes, you're the Batman. So during the whole movie is basically them trying to stop Cobra from taking the sword and trying to open the door that opens to the kind of portal, maybe hell or some kind of, you know, planet somewhere where these green lizards come from. But in my opinion, I wish Bruce never wore the Batman outfit in this movie. It didn't really make no sense in it. It should be mostly a Bruce Wayne movie, you know, teaming up with a bunch of his old friends back in the past, you know, fighting Cobra, but it didn't work that way. So to really enjoy this movie, you gotta enjoy 1970s kung fu movies, you know, but it's not as cheesy, but it's kind of close enough being somewhat cheesy. So the only thing, the animation is really good, but the only thing I didn't like the animation was the Cobra, these creatures that come out of the portal. I think they were really rushed to do them or something. They didn't feel right with that kind of animation. It felt like they were out of place.
The animation is very decent. I mean, you can tell there was a budget to it, and I noticed these Batman movies that go straight to you know, DVD or what we want to call it now, streaming. You can tell there's like a little bit of brush job with it. The storyline is alright, but you can't predict what's going to happen next. Nothing, unique or special about it. But the only thing cool about it was a couple of flashbacks to go back, explain why the characters become who they are. And it's okay, but I enjoy it. I mean, it's on HBO Max, it's part of, I'll watch it again. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Maybe do better next time. We'll see. Alright? Bye.